I have found in my years of experience in communal life and involved with human beings, with people, is that one of the most single destructive values that there are principles. As a rabbi, I would hear from people, so when two people had a dispute and a person would come to me and I'd try and suggest a way of moving forward, they say, Rabbi, it's about the principle. And I would often say, where's that written? It's not about the principle, it's about the person. In life, one of the greatest impediments to getting on with people is our principles. We stand up for our principles, and our principles destroy the person, destroy values. And amazingly, this is exactly what the rabbis say was at the root of the destruction of the temple. It says in Masechet Bava Metzia, we all know about Sinat Chinam, baseless hatred. But there are other reasons also given. Rabbi Yochanan in Masechet Bava Metzia says, Daf Lamed, page 30, he says, Lo charva Yerushalayim, Jerusalem was destroyed, Ela al she'danu din Torah, because they governed their lives according to the dinim of the Torah, the values of the Torah. The Gemara says, of course they govern their lives according to the value of the Torah. What other system should they use? And the Gemara says, no. They governed according to the law of the Torah and not the spirit of the Torah. They didn't go beyond the letter of the law. They got stuck in the letter of the law and not the spirit of the law beyond the letter of the law. You see, when people would spend their lives in courts fighting, each one was right. Each one would say, I'm right, I've got witnesses. They would go down to their graves fighting over who was right. And in the process, destroy society. There's an incredible expression in Israel, which I think is the essence of what governs human relationships. It goes like this: Al tiyeh tzodek, tiyeh chacham. You don't have to be right. Be smart. People go down to their death destroying marriages, families, communities through disputes about who is right. But bein adam lamakom, between man and God, you've got to worry about principles. It's all about the principles, the values. When it comes to interpersonal human beings, far more important than the principle is, are people getting on? Less important is the emet, mitzodek, who's right. But are people getting on? Are you able to get on with people? If you're able to forego some of your deep-held beliefs that you believe that you're right in order to get on with people, that's ultimately what it's about. And this is the society we need to build. Principles are very important in many areas of life, especially bein adam lamakom, between us and God. But when it comes to interpersonal relations, when it comes to getting on with people, it's not about whether we're right. It's not about whether the truth is on our side. It's about, can we get on with people? And in all of our families, there's often one person who's just the peacemaker. And they say, Rabbi, why must it always be me? Sometimes that is our role, to be able to be the glue in society, who's less concerned about the truth between arguments, more about, are people getting on with each other? And may we rebuild the spiritual walls of the temple through loving each other, putting aside whether we're right or wrong, but rather being able to get on with each other. The values of shalom along with emet. And please God, when we're able to do that, to go beyond the letter of the law, to always see the person in all of our interpersonal relationships, please God, through this, Yerushalayim itself will be rebuilt speedily in our days.